Path of religion. As is the fashion for certain ambitious persons, the factual way of religion is to accept the Lord as the supreme authority and thus render service unto Him in spontaneous love. The living being cannot help but render service because he is constitutionally made for that purpose. The only function of the living being is to render service to the Lord. The Lord is great and the living entities, living beings are subordinate to Him. Therefore, the duty of the living being is to just serve Him only. Unfortunately, the illusion living beings, out of misunderstanding only, become servants of the senses and material desires. The desire is called avidya or nescience, and out of such a desire, the living entity makes different plans for material enjoyment centered about a perverted sex life. He therefore becomes entangled in the chain of birth and death, and by transmitting to different bodies on different planets under the direction of the Supreme Lord. Unless therefore one is beyond the boundary of the nescience, one cannot get free from the threefold miseries of material life. That is the law of nature. The Lord, however, out of his causeless mercy, because he is more merciful to the suffering living beings than they can expect, appears before them and renovates the principles of devotional service, comprised of hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, worshipping, praying, cooperating, and surrendering unto him. Adoption of all the above mentioned items, or any one of them, can help the conditioned soul get out of the tangle of nescience, and thus become liberated from material suffering created by the living beings, illusioned by the external energy. This particular type of mercy is bestowed upon the living being by the Lord in the form of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the Bhakti Vedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mayyam Dadati Swapadankitam. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. So we are here Kunti Maharani prayers. She is now giving different causes of Lord's incarnation. So we have seen previously. So he has come to protect the devotees, Devaki Vasudeva, and he has come to remove the burden of sinful people on the earth. Now, one more reason she was quoting, Bhavesmin Klishyamananam Avidya Kama Karmabhihi Shavana Smaraha Arhani Karishaniti Kechana. Here, the basic bhava means it's a material creation, material world. We can say material consciousness. So this bhava leads to what? The material consciousness leads to what? Klishyamananam. It leads to suffering. And this suffering is due to avidya, due to ignorance of our real nature. So why ignorance? Is due to kama karma bihi. We are all in fruitive mentality. Fruitive mentality means labha peksha, always thinking what I get. సో మనమందరము భవేస్మిన్ క్లిష్టమానం, ఈ భౌతిక ధర్మాల్లో మునిగిపోయి ఆ భౌతిక ధర్మాల్ని మన మనసులో భౌతిక నేను ఈ శరీరము అనే ఎదుటి వాళ్ళు ఈ శరీరము ఈ ప్రపంచము అంతా నాకు సంబంధించిందని ఆ కాన్షియస్లో ఉండటం వల్ల మనకి రకరకాల కష్టాలు వస్తున్నాయి. సో ఈ కష్టాలకి మరి కారణం రీజన్ ఈ శరీరం కాదు, ఈ శరీరం అనుకుంటున్నాం కాబట్టి మనం ఏమనుకుంటున్నాం, ఆ శరీరం ఎట్లా ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తుంది అని చెప్పి కామకర్మభి ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్షన్స్లో ఉన్నాం. ఎప్పుడైతే ఈ ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్షన్స్ నుంచి ఫ్రమ్ ది ఫ్రూటివ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఇఫ్ యూ get out of this fruitive mentality, then only we gain liberation from క్లిష్టమానానాం సఫరింగ్. మనం పడుతుండే కష్టాలన్నిటి నుంచి బయటపడాలి అంటే మనము ఈ ఫ్రూటివ్ మెంటాలిటీ నుంచి బయటపడాలి. ఈ ఫ్రూటివ్ మెంటాలిటీ అంటే ఏంది? నాకేం లాభం వస్తుంది, ప్రతి విషయంలో నాకు ఏం లాభం వస్తుంది, నేను అనుకున్నట్టు ప్రతి ఒక్కటి జరగాలి. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ ఫ్రూటివ్ మెంటాలిటీ. నేను అనుకున్నట్టు జరగలేదంటే ఫ్రస్ట్రేట్ అయిపోతాం, ఎదుటోళ్ళ మీద కోపం వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఈ మెంటాలిటీ నుంచి బయటపడాలి అంటే, ఈ మెంటాలిటీ నుంచి సేవ్ చేయడానికి మనల్ని భగవంతుడు అవతరించాడు అని చెప్తుంది. ఎట్లా అవతరించాడు, వచ్చి ఏం చేశాడు, దీన్ని ఏ విధంగా సేవ్ చేస్తున్నాడు? శ్రవణ స్మరణ అర్హాని. ఓకే, సో ఈ భగవంతుడు చేసిన లీలలు, భగవంతుడు గురించి మనము వినటం వల్ల, భగవంతుడు చేసిన లీలల్ని మనము స్మరణ అంటే మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోవటం వల్ల, ఆ భగవంతుణ్ణి పూజించటం వల్ల, వర్షిపింగ్, దీనివల్ల, ఇవి చేయటం వల్ల మన యొక్క ఫ్రూటివ్ నేచర్ అనేది పోయి మనకి మనం ఎవరో రియాలిటీ అనేది తెలిసి మనము లిబరేట్ అవుతామని చెప్తుందన్నమాట. చూడండి, సొల్యూషన్స్ ఓన్లీ 4 lines. సొల్యూషన్ ఇన్ 4 lines. కానీ అర్థం చేసుకోవటం 4 million lives ఆల్సో కుదరదు మనకి. సో రీసెంట్గా నేను ఒక 4 years నుంచి, 4 కాదు, ఒక 6 years, ఆల్మోస్ట్ 6-7 years నుంచి ఒక అతన్ని హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం జపం చేపిస్తున్నాను. సో ఫైనల్గా ఆయన హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రము ఒక 6 సార్లు చేయటం ప్రతిరోజు చేస్తున్నాడు. ఒక 5 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి మాంసం ఆపేశాడు. అంతే కదా, మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? ఫస్ట్ వాట్ విల్ డూ, విల్ కట్ డౌన్ ఆల్ సిన్ఫుల్ థింగ్స్, బికాస్ ఏషాం అంతగతం పాపం జనానాం పుణ్యకర్మాణం. అన్లెస్ యువర్ సిన్ఫుల్ థింగ్స్ బికమ్ జీరో, యూ కెనాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్ కృష్ణ. సో regulative principles we started. So recently, 1-2 days back, I was going with him, and I just wanted to understand what is the, because nobody will tell everything what is there in their mind, no? So once you take them somewhere temple and tell, then we can. And he was telling me, sometimes most of them gets bewildered, because in this 5 years he is becoming very regular. He left non-vegetarian. He previously was a daily, he doesn't know vegetarian. Okay, he always eats so many goats. He is also a goat, became goat. So goat conscious. This person, he told me, Swamiji, I am not getting convinced with your philosophy at all after 6 years, because I see I became very gentle, I am very nice now, I don't commit any kind of sins, I don't harm anybody, but I see other people doing so many sinful things. They are eating non-vegetarian, eating cows, and they are eating non-vegetarian and having sex every day, and cheating left and right everybody. I'm seeing in the society. But they're growing in their material comforts. One person who is having, who is having some Maruti Alto, now he purchased a Benz car. He's going Benz, Rolls Royce, And so what a opulent life, crores of rupees, and but I am now suffering, hand to mouth. I have not done any wrong to anybody. No. Why Lord is putting me in this condition? I am unable to understand, Swamiji. See, most of the people get bewildered with this reaction, karma. Chala mandi. Yesterday I was going to an apartment. So they are all asking questions. One lady, continuously, morning 4 o'clock, she gets up and worship Lord, everything. All of a sudden she met with the accident. And we are worshipping and getting so many troubles, Swamiji. Why trouble should not come? No, when I just, trouble should not come. See? What is Lord's involvement in our troubles? Krishna says, I am not involved. I am aloof from your troubles. I gave you platform. You asked me to give platform to enjoy independently. I gave you platform. I am giving everything for everybody. And what is my role in your troubles? It's called Swakarma. Yastvindra Gopa Matavendra Mahoswa Karma. Swakarma. Swakarma means your interest. So you, because of your interest, because of your desire of enjoying independent of the Lord, so you are suffering. But what Lord will do? 5.14 Krishna says that Lord's involvement is zero in this. But everybody points out Lord, because Lord is the root cause for maintaining everything. But for everything we cannot say Lord is the main person. Okay, put apart this point. So then, generally what, and all of you, what we know, our conscious within this world. You take birth, eat nicely, sleep nicely, desire, and enjoy nicely. Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki jai ho. So, and that's all. That much if you have, very good. But there is lot of things are beyond this. This life is not end of ours. So punishments are not given in this life only to everybody. Whoever does something, they may not be able to punish, they may not be able to get any kind of a punishment in this world. But once you leave this world, iha para, you will have punishments. There is a big department called Yamaraja department. All of you heard about Yamaraja, right? So there is an Yamaraja department. This Yamaraja department will start punishing irrespective of your position. You may be a chief minister, you may be a prime minister, you may be a king of all this world, emperor. No excuse for anybody. You may be a devotee also, no excuse. Vidura was punished. Vidura was who? Yamadharma Raja. He was punished to become a Shudra. Of course, that is a higher cause. He wanted to preach, so he was given. But still, if you see, in Kala Chakra we cannot escape. Somebody killed an animal and ate that mamsa. First thing is, in this world only they have to suffer. How? Whomever you kill, that preta is next to you. When you kill something, that is the half murdered. His life is not finished. That preta will come and sit on your head. One I saw one karma ghost one cartoon somebody made very nicely. So think about that. That is a preta. You kill something, it will sit on your head. It will do all kinds of nonsense. So this preta, atma, these are all true. Once you die, once you leave this body, what happens? Generally, these things are explained in different parts of scriptures. Even Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna explains, you have to do some kind of a samskara if somebody dies. If somebody doesn't do that samskara, there will be lot lot of ghosts, if their desire is not fulfilled, and if they do some kind of a karma, they won't get any body unless somebody does these samskaras. So these are all the references. Krishna also says, and as well as in Bhagavatam also Kapila Muni says, once anybody dies in a fruitive mentality, this, like that person told, he is eating everything, he is doing everything. These kind of a people, when they die, Yamadutas will take them to the Yamaraja's abode. Okay, let us come to how many planetary systems, how many planets are there? Total 14, 14. So we are in which loka? Bhuloka. So above us, below us, what all the planets are there? Tell me. No, I want all the planets, 7 planets. Tell me. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. So there are 7 planetary systems below there, right? And above, how many are there? Above, how many are there? 6 are there. What are the 6? Bhuvar, Swar, Mahar, Jana, Tapa, and Satya. Satya Loka is nothing but Brahma Loka. So Pitru Loka, it's called Bhuvar Loka, Swar Loka, Swarga Loka, Jana Loka, Mahar Loka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka. These are all the planetary systems above. Below 7 are there, above 6 are there. We are at Bhuloka. Now we are in Bhuloka. So we are at middle of these planetary systems. So according to our karma, according to our desire, we will be moving into these 7 planetary systems, up and down. So Estvindra Gopa Matavendra Mahosva Karma. So even Indra is also in one planetary system experience in karma, and Indra Gopa also on planet. Only difference is time. The time is the difference. Indra will live thousands of years and Indra Gopa lives few years, few seconds. But in this time, they will not be able to know the time, but you are experiencing the karma, right? So Pitraloka is the place which we have to discuss now. Pitraloka is the place, it ruled by whom? Who is ruling Pitraloka? Pitraloka, who is ruling? So great Yamadharma Raju is ruling. Once you leave this body, we have how many bodies? Sukshma Sarira, Jada Sarira. Sukshma Sarira means what? Mind, intelligence and false ego. Then Jada Sarira means Panchabhutas, what you see and I see. When you leave this body means Sukshma Sarira is out of your body with soul. Soul is also one body. So actually we have 3 bodies. So with soul and Sushma Sarira, this body is put here in this world, and you are out of this body. Yamakinkaras took you out. If you don't follow Vedic rituals, what is your condition? Is explained in different places and elaborately explains in Garuda Purana. From here, you will be taken to Yamaraja's abode. That is around 86,000 yojanas. 86,000 to 90,000 yojanas. Some places 90,000 is given. In Bhagavatam it is given 90,000. So total it is around 10.5 lakh kilometers. It's a 10 point some kilometers, 10 lakh kilometers something. So the soul which has left this body is being taken to Yamadharmaraja's place. How it will be taken? Nicely singing songs, showing the movies, nicely giving lot of food, happily eating, nicely pizza, burgers, nicely eating. Like that you go? Alla veltara manam? No, you are dragged like a criminal. That is mentioned in our Bhagavatam. Kapila Muni says, you are dragged like a criminal. This is especially Bhave's mean, this material world related, I am just telling you. And you are beaten left and right. It is not that. Why you are beaten? Because you don't want to come out of your body. We are so much attached to the body. That is the reason Varnashrama Dharma is about after 50 years you have to leave. Slowly you have to come out of the bodily conscious, detach from the body. How you detach from the body? Slowly all the attachments, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, all these 4 things you have to reduce slowly. If you don't reduce, what happen? After this you will not be able to live thinking you are the body only. Because the transition, nobody knows how it happens. You will be thinking, I am this body. Your body is there. Okay, I can enter. You will try to enter into the body. You cannot enter. So then Yamadutas will take you. So you will be given Ati Vahaka Sharira. What Sharira? Ati Vahaka Sharira. Ati Vahaka means you have to travel every day 3,000 kilometers, 284 yojanas, 247 yojanas. So around 3,000 kilometers you have to travel. Every day 3,000. If I tell you go from here to ashram, Prabhu, I want bike, I want scooter. From here to there you want auto. Okay, but there you have to walk. Now of course our is different, I will talk to you later. But generally people, you have to walk. If you don't walk, I don't want to walk, sir, I wanted to go in bike, rickshaw. No bike, nothing, only korada, tak, beating. Are, you did this sin, that sin, and you wanted to do korada. How the horses are beaten, how the bulls are beaten, the person is beaten like that. And it is a smooth journey? No smooth journey. So it will go this many distance. It will take 365 days, 1 year. And where and all it will go? There are 16 stations are there. 16 stops, 16 stations. From here if you go to say Chennai, so you will have Ongol, Nellore, Godur, like that, 16. These stations are very smooth, happy. Popcorn you can eat, no? It's called Emya Puri. So this Emya Puri, it has now one sun, 50 degrees. There will be 50 suns. Emya Puri has got 50 suns temperature. That means very hot. And you have again Ativahaka Sharira. So this Ativahaka Sharira is only experiencing the whole problems. Yatana Sharira say. Experience everything. But you don't die. But you don't want to go, then you are beaten. You have to go. Today, for example, some comfort you are not having. Say in everywhere in life. Some comfort if you don't have, you will rebel. I don't have this comfort, that comfort and all. They are rebelling nothing. You are beaten. So that is the reason in spiritual life we have to forcefully, sadhana state, forcefully follow. Some places we will be thinking, in our childhood, I remember, for everything my brother, everything beaten to me. Because I used to go there, I did some kind of mischief thing, beaten. Then I was thinking, when I will become like these people, and I don't want these beatings. Right? I wanted to be free from the beatings. I have to become big, and I did not be beating. I see bigger, if you go bigger, they will not get beatings. I see that. They will get some other beatings, of course, Maya beatings, but they don't get physical beatings. But that is not possible. You are limited. According to your karma only can act. There is a dog, street. Everybody try to beat the dog. Prabhupada says, if they say, for example, that goat is taken to slaughterhouse, it cannot say anything. For example, a tree, if you cut tree, all the leaves, it cannot say anything. Say, for the cow is there, cow is beaten. It can say anything? It cannot say. Maximum it can rebel little, but it cannot say anything. It is being fully put onto the nose and well control, beaten, cannot say. If thousands of kgs you put, it has to carry. It cannot say anything. So if you become material conscious, you cannot say anything. You have to carry the karma. So become Krishna conscious. You give free. So this Emmapuri, there is a Pushpabhadra river. And there is a big banyan tree. It gives shade. If you do little punya, then you will be given a chance to sit under. If you don't do punya, yesterday that person was telling, they are eating this, that, and all. Those people will be beaten. Left and right beaten. Amma, ayya, nobody listen. Amma ledu, nobody will be there for you. At least in this world, somebody will become sympathetic to you, but there is no sympathy. You're beaten like axe. So then after that, smooth journey? No smooth. 16 stations, 16 severe punishments. There is one place, it is given, Shailagama. So the Shailagama is a place where you are thrown on top of you, they will throw stones. Big stones. Stone rain falls on us. You don't know now. Maul rain itself, we are not going outside. Stone rain means you will go big stones. Dabel. You cannot say anything. You are cut. You are fully tied like a criminal. You cannot say anything. You have to go. If you don't go, what will happen? Beaten. They are beaten. And like this, Emmapuri, so slowly soul goes there. So that is the reason that Krishna also mentions in Bhagavad Gita, one place, just check it out. Krishna says, Arjuna says, if Varna Shankaraha, if all the Varna Shankara starts, they will stop doing the Pinda Pradhana. When they stop doing the Pinda Pradhana, people suffer. That is the thing. Putra, son, is very important because the son can relieve them. They have done some sins, but there is a prayasita relieving them. That is called Pinda Pradhana. And one more thing, you will be suffering with food also. It is not that as soon as you get out, you will not have hungry. Now if you are hungry, you will go and fetch something from this place, fetch something from ashram, fetch something you eat. You have some source, some fruits will be there, something will be there. Actually, that is the reason devotee always, if he sees some facility or some ignorance in the people, he should not think that, oh, these people are like this. You should be grateful to spiritual master that you got the conscious better than them. See, now this person, 6 years we have been talking to him, but he doesn't develop the conscious. But now imagine if Maya puts you into that situation, you will totally lose. So now by Krishna's mercy, by spiritual master mercy, you should be thinking that I got this consciousness. Because of Krishna's mercy, because spiritual master mercy, always grateful to spiritual master, other senior Vaishnavas, and Srila Prabhupada, and our deities, always grateful. You don't see them as a, sinful people, all those things. You see that you are not allowed to, you have given some knowledge not to perform sin. That is you are benefited. You have been given eyes. So many people in this world don't have eyes also. So many people doesn't have any kind of conscience. So you always appreciate gratitude to the spiritual master who has put you out of this. And then you go a little further. Now where are we? Yamyapuri. And then we have gone Shailagama. And little further if you go, and there is a place where you are chased by dogs. You are chased by dogs. So that's the reason you don't do any aparadha, to Vaishnava aparadha and all. Very dangerous. You will be taken up to that place nicely, there they will leave you. So you have to suffer. So the lot of dogs will chase you, chase and bite. Here one dog, there you have stick here. There no stick. you are being tied. You don't know what will happen. And very, very dark place you will be put in. And dark place, దెయ్యాలు వస్తాయి అంటారు కదా, గుడ్ల గోబలు దెయ్యాలు వస్తాయి, భయపడుతుంటాం. They are put in there. What kind of trouble a jiva goes through, if people know, they will not do sin. At least it's not that they will not do sin, they will at least take shelter of spiritual master. At least. So like this, a jiva is taken, and there is a river called Vaitarani. So how many places I will tell you? 16 places is been given. Yamyapuri, Sauripura, Nagendra Bhavana, Gandharva, Shailagama, Krauncha, Krurapura, Krura Murgalanni చెప్పాం కదా, Krurapura, Vichitra Bhavana, Bhavapada, Dukkada, Nana Krandapura, Sutapata, Sutapta Bhavana, Raudra, Payovarshana, Sitadhya, and Bahubhiti. Bahubhiti means Bhaya. Bahubhiti means super Bhaya you will get. Sitadhyan is a place where temperature is -100, -200 degrees. You are not given any kind of a sweater. No sweater, no jerkin, nothing. No head cap. Head cap, Prabhu, head cap. No head cap. किधर से आता है? इधर पुण्य करने उधर आता है. नहीं है तो nothing. You will not get. You have to do punya, no, here. So like this, for example, somebody is stealing. They will have a habit of stealing this, stealing. They are taken to Krurapura, beaten left and right, hands. Imagine situation, very bad. So they will be taken to Vaitarani river. There is a river called Samyapani. Samyapani is the place of whom? Yamadharma Raja's village. So the Vaitarani river is very beautiful river, nice water, you can swim nicely. No. What is there in Vaitarani river? Blood, pus. And if you do some kind of pious activity, you will be given a boat. Otherwise, your coat is also removed and you have to swim 1300 kilometers. 1300 kilometers you have to swim. Are you ready? A swimsuit? Are you ready? That is the reason you have to do chanting seriously. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You may cheat here, people. Okay. You may cheat by lying. This problem, that problem, you may cheat here. But you can't cheat Yamadharmaraja. Because he has two sets of soldiers. One is called Shravana, one is called Shravani. This Shravana knows what and all acts you do today. And Shravani knows what you are thinking today. Your thinking is recorded. We are all thinking, nobody knows. Prabhu, nobody knows, nobody is seeing. I can tell lie. I can tell anything. Nobody, Prabhu doesn't know, no. Or the devotee, this person doesn't know. So I can tell. If you tell this, Shravani will record. And record accordingly, a hell is already there. See, Yudhishthira Maharaj went to hell. He is a pure devotee. Bhima went to hell. These all went to hell. Of course, they went for a purpose. Krishna would have sent them. But we are not in that level. Please understand. We are not liberated souls. Liberated means you should be above three modes of nature. We are not liberated. That is the reason prescribed duties you have to do. You cannot forget prescribed duties. What you have to do. That is sadhana bhakti. So, like this you are beaten left and right and go to Yamadharmaraj. Yamadharmaraj, how height? What is his height? Anybody can tell? Okay, yesterday I was telling somebody. His height is 3 yojanas. 1 yojana is how much? 13 kilometers. 3 yojanas means how much? 39 kilometers is height. 39 kilometers. Yamadharmaraj height. His office is how much? 40 yojanas. 520 kilometers office he has. What is our office size? 200 square feet. 520. So he sits there. He has got assistants. Chitragupta and is one more. His name also has been given. So these assistants, one soul is brought. Sinful person is brought. And Yamadharmaraj knows everything. He is a Kalagna. He knows everything, what and all he has done. His record is open. They have a biopic software. They will put into the software. If the software will give a red signal, you have to go to hell. There is no way. There is 4 doors are there. 1 door is for hell, 1 door is for Vaikuntha, 1 door is for heavenly planets. That's all. You have to go, that's all. So, food is not there in Pitraloka. Somebody doesn't get body. They are suffering. So, they will be given certain time in the year to go around to their houses, get food. That is called Pitru Paksha. Pitru Paksha comes in Bhadra Masa, 16 days. During the 16 days, they come here. They will say, where is my son? My son is video game. He is playing. Hare Krishna, no doubt. He is not seeing at all. Playing video game. Going to cricket match. India, Pakistan match he is seeing. He is not doing anything. What they do? Here, for example, for your mother and father, if you don't give, they will actually, something they will shout at you and go. This Pitrudevata, what he will do? They will give a dosha to you. Pitru dosha. Then you will suffer. They will come and go, but you will suffer. So, there is a subtle way of transferring your Shraddha, that Pinda means food, to the Jivas, Pitraloka, through a system called Agni Vayu. So, Vayu, Agni, they transfer subtly. How our messages are transferring from here to America, Europe, everywhere it is transferring. Like that, there is a way, your food, whatever you offered, it is being transferred to the corresponding Pitru Lokas. So that is the reason this Pitru Ksha are certain days of a year, especially Sankranti and all, are very important for people to liberate their people. Even that liberation also, some people are so sinful, they will not get body. Only way is to take shelter of pure devotee or Srimad Bhagavatam. There is no other way. So that is the reason reading Srimad Bhagavatam, taking shelter of pure devotee is very important. And now what is our situation? What about devotees? Devotees are liberated from all the troubles. As soon as devotee die, he will be given a supersonic jet. Within no time, you will see Yama. And Yama Dharmaraj respects the devotee. Haribol, come, Haribol, come. And then he will be taken to Krishna Loka, Vaikuntha Loka. And if you are so pure, then directly Vishnu Dutas will come and take you. There is no Yama, nothing. Etu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha ananyeneva yogena mam dhyayantu tesham aham samudharta murtyu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat bhava. This bhavani, this particular metal world is so bad, so difficult, so much suffering. Say for example, I did some little punya, then I will go to heavenly planet. Again I have to come back here, Shine punya. In heavenly planet it is difficult to go to Lord because so many facilities to you. So you will not think about Lord. You know about Lord, but you don't think about Lord because you have so many facilities. There is no kashta. You have to come back here. Again you come back and entangle. Again you have to travel whole path. For example, if you got bad association, that's all, you are gone. So అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు? So for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disciples, Srila Prabhupada disciples are out of this. Because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, Srila Prabhupada's unlimited mercy, nobody will touch you. If you follow rules and regulations, I mean to say, if you don't follow, so this kind of a time, this kind of a position, this kind of a time, you will not get again. Mind you, immediately you will not get again. The knowledge what we are given, the mercy what is flowing today. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I brought the Krishna Prema to this material world, so much Krishna Prema. Nobody is their customers. Even anybody, whoever may be not there also, even Mayavadis also, I will give this Krishna Prema and go. That Krishna Prema, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left over here through their acharyas. You just have to follow chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Follow 4 regulative principles. Attend morning sadhana. Morning sadhana is so important. It's so important. Prabhupada, every letter, every lecture, every place, he said morning sadhana. You take his lecture, any lecture, most of the lectures, in conversations, morning sadhana, he says. You get up in the morning. What is the problem? Properly plan. We are not doing labor work here. We are not lifting big tons of sand or tons of cement and so nothing. We are not doing that. We are doing Krishna's work. So Krishna has not given that work to you. So you make sure properly plan. Okay, if your health is not good, okay, 1 or 2 days or few days. Otherwise, morning sadhana, don't miss. If you miss this particular time, particular ship of Srila Prabhupada, by your anarthas, so many things have been given. You are lost in this world. And nobody can save you. If Prabhupada cannot save us, nobody can save you. Prabhupada says in Ordinary Waiting, if you don't miss this particular life, going back to the Lord, then you have to wait for trillions and billions of lives to again get a pure devotee. Imagine our life is so precious, so blissful, no, our life. So who gets this opportunity? By the time you go 9 o'clock, everything is ready. Prasadam is ready. Especially ashram devotees. Of course, outsiders also, who are practicing. Everything is arranged. So you don't have to maintain something in this life. You have to just follow. In that following also, if you do some kind of gimmicks, that is your wish. Because everybody has free will. So Jiva has free will. So Krishna doesn't enter into your free will. If you wanted to be here, let him be here, no problem. You may be here, you may be in a human form, you may be in a ghost form, you may be in a Rakshasa form. We don't know what form you will be. There is a loka just near to earthly planets, parallel to that. It's called Preta Loka. What is that loka? Preta Loka. This Preta Loka means all Pretas will be there. Pretas will be there. Who commits suicide, who dies in an accident, all these people will go into that place. And they are suffering. So miserable, very few ghosts are trying to attack human beings. Remaining all the ghosts are so miserable that they don't even think of going or speaking to somebody. That miserable condition. Pretas. It's been given here. Shastra. So be careful about this. And for devotee who is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra sincerely, so there is no doubt Prabhupada's protection, who has taken initiation, especially from Prabhupada protection is there, unless if you commit a serious Vaishnava aparadha, unknowingly, knowingly, otherwise you are safe. So that is the advantage. We have to say Hari Bol. Devotees also should say Hari Bol, because you are saved from all these dangerous situations. So that's the reason Acharyas are requesting us, Srila Prabhupada requesting every one of us. All the purpose of Srila Prabhupada is concern. Devotee is concern. You see any lecture concern, how you miss the boat. So don't miss the boat. Happily take advantage of all the facilities, and because of Prabhupada's sacrifice we are enjoying today. One person sacrifice we are all enjoying today. So take all the facilities. Don't worry about this mind. Mind will put you into so many dangerous situations. Consult authorities and read Prabhupada books, hear Prabhupada lectures, and then you go out of this place, go to Goloka Vrindavana. Somebody, reporter came and asked Prabhupada is said only 10,000 years this moment he will be there. Yes, 10,000 years. After that what happened? You will eat and I will eat. Human being one, other eat. Oh my God. Then what about you and your disciples? My disciples will be in Goloka Vrindavana dancing with Krishna. Hari Bol. So it's an opportunity for us, just few years, maybe another 10, 20 years. Struggle a little bit here. Instead of struggling beatings from the Yamadharma Raja, you struggle here. Little struggle. If a cold is okay, take one tablet and come for Mangalarti. Okay. So with this I will close. Any questions? Do you have any questions? Ganandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Thai Gaur Premanand.
Hare Krishna. Please subscribe to our channel